Stop scrolling. You see this bird? It sent someone to the hospital with a broken skull, and it's not even the scariest one on this list. Think birds are harmless? Think again. Some will attack you, your dog, and even bigger animals. What's worse than a bird attacking your face? A bird that's actually chasing you down and won't stop until you leave. Ever been swooped by a bird so angry it felt like an action movie? Well, get ready. We're talking about birds with poison on their feathers, super sharp claws, and some can even remember your face. One bird has actually killed people. Another fights its own reflection until it bleeds. And some team up to attack you together. I'm showing you the 20 most aggressive, most furious birds in the world. And number 1, it might already live near your house. Let's go. 20. Ruffed grouse. This bird can get so aggressive that it will follow you, circle you, and even rush at your feet like it's trying to push you out of the woods. One well-known field story describes a ruffed grouse repeatedly circling a person and making a short rush at the foot, then following them along the trail. Its biggest warning weapon is the famous drumming. It's not hitting the log is just the stage. The grouse beats the air so fast it creates a tiny vacuum, and the thumps roll into a low buzz. That full drum burst takes about 10 seconds, and the wings can beat up to 50 times in that short run. Maine Audubon says they often hear reports of ruffed grouse following people, and a few even ride on slow vehicles like snowmobiles, tractors, or trucks. In Pennsylvania, wildlife biologists said that these bold, tame grouse will even run up and show aggressive pecking at pant legs. 19. Western capercaillie. In breeding season, this bird can turn into a big, angry fighter that doesn't just scare other birds, it can walk straight up to people and attack. That's why researchers even use the term mad capercaillies for those extra aggressive males. They're highly territorial and they approach and attack people. It also has the size to make that behavior feel serious. The male is the largest grouse, and when it's in display mode, it stands tall, spreads out, and pushes anything out of the area. In Scandinavia and Scotland, males are known for combative behavior in mating season and have been reported challenging and chasing people who enter their territory. There's also science behind the furious mood. A classic study on deviant males found their testosterone was about 5 times higher than normal displaying males. And this isn't just talk. A research paper observed attack attempts toward bird protectors, and these attacks happened during the reproductive season, likely because the males treated humans as competitors. 18. Southern screamer. This bird doesn't back down. If something steps into its space, a southern screamer can go straight into fight mode, using the 2 sharp spurs on each wing like built-in blades. Both males and females have these spurs, and they use them in territory fights and clashes with intruders. In nasty fights, spurs can even break off inside an opponent and later get replaced, which shows you how rough these battles can get. And you usually hear the warning before you see the bird. The southern screamer has a loud, harsh call that can carry up to about 3 kilometers, so it's basically an alarm siren across the wetlands. In real life, people also get them as guard animals. 17. Masked lapwing. This bird is famous for acting tough in open places where people walk every day. The masked lapwing, also called the spur-winged plover, doesn't just warn and fly away, it screams, spreads its wings, and swoops low and fast at your head again and again to drive you out. The scary part is the hardware. Each wing has a yellow spur near the elbow, and during close passes it can strike with its feet and spur. Right on the ground in short grass, school ovals, parks, nature strips, sports fields, even car parks. So the targets are humans, cyclists, kids, and dogs on leads. Pairs may tag team, trading swoops together. Australia's Northern Territory government notes these attacks are to defend eggs or chicks, and that real contact is uncommon, but the threat display is loud and relentless. A BC reported that running and cycling can make the bird ramp up its swoops. 15. Northern Cardinal. This bird looks cute, but it can be angry and stubborn in real life. A northern cardinal will chase and peck at birds that enter its space, and it doesn't stop after one warning. It keeps coming back again and again until the other bird leaves. The most famous attack behavior people see is the reflection war. Cardinals often slam and peck at windows, car mirrors, and shiny glass because they think a rival is standing there. Some homeowners watch the same cardinal attack the same spot for hours in a single day, then come back the next day and do it again. It's so intense that people put soap on windows or cover mirrors just to stop the bird from hurting itself. Even though it's small, about 21 to 23 centimeters long and roughly 40 to 50 grams, it behaves like a tough guard that refuses to share its area. A cardinal was seen picking up a small rock and using it to attack its reflection, basically trying to hit the rival that never backs down. 14. Canada Goose. This bird is famous for being bold, mean, and fearless around people. A Canada goose will hiss, lower its head, and then charge straight at you like it wants a fight. If you don't move away, it can bite and hit with strong wing strikes. It doesn't only attack humans, it also goes after dogs and other pets because it treats them like a threat. The size makes it worse. Adults can be 76 to 110 centimeters long, with a 127 to 170 centimeter wingspan, and can weigh 3 to 9 kilograms, so a charge can knock someone off balance. A lot of real injuries happen when someone trips or crashes while trying to escape. One real case near Ottawa, June 10, 2014, ended with a cyclist in the hospital with a concussion and a fractured cheekbone after a goose attack and fall.
Stopped, and I saw her stop and look at me, and then the next thing I remember, she flew up behind me. Last thing I remember was me screaming as I fell off my bike.
13. Australian Magpie. This bird is famous for swooping attacks that feel personal. Fast dives aimed at your head and eyes, again and again until you leave the area. In Australia, cyclists and walkers deal with it the most, and the injuries can be real. Australia's injury survivals recorded 59 hospital admissions linked to magpie attacks. That's from 1986 to 1994, including cuts, fractures, and eye damage. Sometimes from the bird, sometimes from the crash while escaping. In recent years, the Magpie Alert Tracker has logged thousands of reports. One Guardian report said 2,157 swoops led to 279 injuries in a single year's tracking. A real fatal incident was reported on September 15, 2019, when a 76-year-old cyclist died after trying to avoid a swooping magpie and crashing. 12. Northern Mockingbird. This bird is small, but it attacks like twice its size. A northern mockingbird will dive bomb humans near its nest, often from behind, and it doesn't just target people. It will also go after hawks, cats, dogs, and even snakes to protect chicks. What makes it extra furious is memory. A peer-reviewed study in PNAS showed mockingbirds learn to identify a specific human after only 2 30-second exposures at the nest, then reacted harder to that same person later. A University of Florida report described them screeching, dive bombing, and sometimes grazing people's heads while ignoring nearby strangers. Even though it's only 21 to 26 centimeters long and 45 to 58 grams, it acts like a guard animal with wings. Ever had a close encounter with an aggressive bird? Share your story in the comments. 11. Cory Bustard. This bird is a walking tank that doesn't like sharing space. The Cory Bustard is among Africa's heaviest flying birds. Males can be around 11 to 19 kilograms. with a wingspan that can reach roughly 230 to 275 centimeters. So when it decides to bully something, it looks serious. A behavior paper describes aggressive displacement where one bird lowers its head, raises the crest, aims its body like a missile, and chases another bird until it's out of sight. It also has a nasty weapon. The bill can snap with enough force to audibly crack a mouse skull, and it uses a hard peck in fights and threat displays. Even at waterholes, they've been observed acting aggressive to animals that weren't even challenging them. Crest up, wings open, pecking to push others back. 10. Old English Game. This chicken is built to fight and it acts like it. Old English game roosters don't just posture, they rush in, jump, and strike with sharp spurs, and many keepers separate males because they'll keep fighting until one backs off. Poultry sources warn the breed still carry strong aggression and may peck and spur humans if challenged. They're not huge, but athletic for their size, about 4 to 5 pounds for a standard cock. The breed traces back to fighting cock stock and later shifted into shows after cockfighting was banned in Britain, 1849. And rooster attacks can be serious. Medical case reports describe retained spurs in a child and a severe eye infection after rooster pecking, exactly the kind of damage those spur strikes and pecks can cause. Main targets are rival roosters, but bold males will also go for hands, legs, and pets that enter their space. 9. Black Drongo. This bird is small, but it attacks like a mini jet. The black drongo is about 28 centimeters long, yet it fearlessly dive bombs animals much bigger than itself, especially crows and even birds of prey that enter its territory. That nonstop mobbing is why it's widely nicknamed King Crow. It attacks with fast repeated swoops aimed at the head and back, loud scolding calls, and it may even land on a raptor and peck it while harassing it. A field study in Java watched drongos for over 300 days and recorded 27 mobbing attacks toward raptors, including eagles. Smaller birds use this like free security. Many nest close to drongos because predators get chased off. You'll see it across South Asia, including Pakistan, from southwest Iran through India and east to southern China and Indonesia, usually on wires and bare perches over farms, so these bold attacks happen right in front of people. 8. Tropical Kingbird. This bird looks like a normal yellow flycatcher, but it's bossy and fearless when something enters its space. The tropical kingbird will rush out from a high perch and repeatedly dive at intruders, especially crows and birds of prey, until they leave. It doesn't just chase from a distance either. Field notes describe it dipping and dodging from behind, and even attacking a perched predator, sometimes alone, sometimes in pairs or a small group. Even though it's only about 18 to 23 centimeters long and 32 to 43 grams, it acts like a much bigger bird in the air. You'll find it across a huge range, from the southwestern United States and Texas, down through Central and South America to Argentina, often around farms, open woodland edges, roadsides, and towns. So people see these attacks in real life, not just in documentaries. Enjoyed that? Hit subscribe and stay tuned for more amazing stories. 7. European Herring Gull. This gull is bold, pushy, and fearless around people. The European herring gull will scream, drop low, and swoop at your head if you get too close, and it's also known for mugging people by snatching food right off hands. It's common because herring gulls have nested on rooftops since the 1940s, so the drama happens outside homes and shops. Adults are big, about 56 to 66 centimeters long, with a 137 to 146 centimeters wingspan and up to about 1.25 kilograms. When chicks are on the ground, adults may suddenly dive at humans or pets until they move away. A well-known case in Anglesey, July 2002, reported 80-year-old Wilfred Roby being attacked by nesting gulls before collapsing with a fatal heart attack. It lives across northern and western Europe, especially Britain and Ireland. It can peck hard, tear open rubbish bags for scraps, and come back to fight for them. 6. Southern Cassowary. This bird looks like a dinosaur and it fights like one. The southern cassowary can charge, and it can sprint fast, jump, and kick with legs built like springs, and the real weapon is the inner toe, a dagger claw that can reach about 10 to 12 centimeters. It doesn't only attack small animals. Cassowaries have been known to go at people and dogs, and when it commits, it often aims low, then slices upward with a kick. When posturing, it puffs up and makes deep booming sounds. A review of 221 recorded incidents found many attacks followed people feeding cassowaries. About 75% involved fed birds, and charging or chasing was common. Deaths are rare but real. A fatal case was documented in Queensland in 1926 and another in Florida in 2019. You find cassowaries mainly in northeast Queensland, plus Papua New Guinea and nearby islands, usually staying hidden until cornered or provoked. 5. Hooded Pitahui. This one can be dangerous without even chasing you. The hooded pitahui is a small bird, around 23 centimeters long and about 65 grams, but its skin and feathers can carry beta-trachotoxin-type poison, the same toxin family linked with poison dart frogs. The real incident part is documented. Scientists preparing pitahui skins for museum collections reported numbness and burning on contact, which is one of the reasons this bird became famous worldwide. Another well-known case comes from the discovery story itself. Researchers handling these birds reported their lips and tongue going numb after contact, which pushed the toxin testing forward. Lab estimates in one summary even suggested a 65-gram hooded pitahui can carry up to 20 UG of toxin in its skin, meaning the danger is literally on the feathers you'd try to touch. If you like this, hit like and subscribe. Join the crew for more awesome content. 4. Red-winged blackbird. This bird is famous for acting small but hitting hard. A red-winged blackbird will pop up from cattails and strike from behind, pecking and dive-bombing until the intruder leaves. Cornell notes that males can spend more than a quarter of daylight hours defending territory, and they'll even go after much larger animals, including horses and people. Their chase is smart. The blackbird stays above and behind big threats like crows or hawks, matching speed while staying out of reach. Males flash the red and yellow shoulder patches like a warning flag, and one male may hold up to 15 females on his territory. These attacks peak in spring to early summer, when nests are active. Around paths, the targets are often humans, bikes, and dogs. Toronto locals reported repeated swoops in June 2025 near nesting areas. In winter, roosts can reach several million, and birds may fly up to 50 miles to feed. 3. Blue jay. This bird is a backyard bully with brains. A blue jay will raise its crest, scream its harsh jeer call, and rush any threat in a group, mobbing hawks, owls, cats, and even people who get too close to a nest. They don't win by size, but they are not tiny either. About 25 to 30 centimeters long, 70 to 100 grams, with a 34 to 43 centimeter wingspan, so a fast swoop and a hard peck can still hurt. Jays also play mind games. Cornell notes they can mimic hawk calls, which can freeze other birds and clear a feeder in seconds. And they will cross the line. Audubon describes jays sometimes plundering other birds' nests, even yanking nestlings out. You find them across eastern and central North America, from southern Canada down to the Gulf Coast and west toward the Great Plains, especially around forest edges, towns, and parks. Audubon estimates about 17 million birds. 2. Blacksmith lapwing. This bird looks tidy in black and white, but it fights like a guard dog with wings. A blacksmith lapwing gives a metallic tink-tink alarm, then launches repeated low dives aimed at your head. It has a sharp carpal wing spur at the wrist. And it uses that spur to defend chicks, not just to scare. Nests are shallow scrapes on short grass or bare ground near water, and pairs space them wide, often about 400 meters. So if you cross that invisible line, it reacts fast. It will attack rival waders and even shove bigger birds off feeding spots. You find it from Kenya through Tanzania down into southern and southwestern Africa. Around pans, rivers, dams, estuaries, wet pastures, and even sports fields. Real-life reports describe people being attacked after getting too close to a nest, with the lapwing diving, screaming, and refusing to back off alone. 1. Wild turkey. This bird can turn a quiet street into a chase scene. A wild turkey may puff up, drop its wings, and rush in, pecking and striking with its legs, especially if it decides you're a rival. Adults are huge, about 110 to 115 centimeters long, up to about 10.8 kilograms, with a 125 to 144 centimeters wingspan, so a hit can knock you off balance. Real attacks happen in towns. Eau Claire, Wisconsin, reported repeated turkey attacks on a busy trail, and one man went to hospital with a 1-inch cut, December 2025. In Staten Island, New York, a man was filmed being chased and attacked in his own driveway by a nesting turkey. And in Boston, July 2024, a turkey attacked a shiny car for over 15 minutes, likely fighting its reflection. Experts warn that feeding turkeys makes them bolder and more aggressive around people. Hit subscribe if you want to see more birds that'll surprise you.